Five, four, three, two, one. I'm John Miglosh for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Today, we'd like to dedicate the program to Grant Johnson, who's on the board of the Wisconsin DMA and been a great encouragement. And Grant, I need a new responsory mug so I can remember how to say responsory. That's Grant's ad agency. So if you need a response in your ads, call responsory. Got it? Okay. That's a little plug there. Okay, lots to cover. Let's try this one for a start to your day.
0 calories and 100% natural. New Splenda Stevia, made from the leaves of the Stevia plant.
Wait, Stevia is a plant?
Yeah, but
What's stopping me from growing my own?
nothing. But to get the best tasting Stevia, try new Splenda Stevia.
Look at me, Splenda!
Okay. I don't know why. I just thought that was great. You know, we need more of that kind of advertising, and there's a whole series of them, and they're pretty funny. This one I think was the funniest one. See if that one works. It may be too big now that I've expanded on it. The guy's at a coffee shop, and he slaps down something that looks like a nickel bag, if there is such a term anymore. Now I can't get it to be on the screen, but you'll get the copy eventually. Okay, play. There you go.
New Splenda Stevia, made from the leaves of the Stevia plant.
Wait, when people find out that Stevia is a plant,
Look at the
they're just gonna
cops in
grow
the
their own.
background.
I'm gonna grow my own, bring it to the coffee shop.
Okay, look, it's the sweetest thing you could grow.
Just stevia, man.
Just Stevia, man. Anyway, I thought that was great. You know, I thought that was really great. Okay, and on another level, this one was great too. And you know, I apologize, but some of these you can't you can't I'd never heard of this charity, and so if you're into breast cancer research, there's a charity in England called Copperfield, and I enjoyed how they were. I enjoyed a couple of things. They got the Boob Mobile, where they go out to festivals all summer and encourage women to talk about the risks of breast cancer and how to do self-examination. Chris Hellinga, she was stage 4 breast cancer for over a decade. Following her diagnosis in February 2009, at just 23 years old, she founded this charity, and really, really interesting. Their use of social media, you can't show, you know, much about the female breast, but they do it in creative ways. Here's biking and basketballs, but the part I liked the best, and then they put up this billboard got taken down, but as soon as we're taken down, people are aware that we've been censored. You know, it's an interesting technique. But they take this bus to festivals and ask people to check them, you know, themselves. But no matter how big digital gets, Copperfield will always head out to the streets and speak to people face to face. You know, you're not going to hear that on most marketing news today. Most times you're just going to hear digital is everything. The whole world is virtual. The digital is the future. Yeah, you know what? Go the opposite way. Go the way not everybody's going. That's kind of the message. And you might want to think about mail. Okay, I wanted to just touch on this article. In-store tech isn't meeting expectations. You know why? Because these are the 5 crucial technologies they're pushing. Augmented reality. So you're supposed to play Pokemon around the store and go around with your head in your phone with a goggle set. Mobile point of sale. You know, McDonald's is going for that, and it might speed the drive-through. I hope it does. Cashierless checkout. I've tried that. I knew someone who put almonds in the bag and hit the peanut button. But anyway, interactive screens, you know, I'd like to see some sales clerks sometimes none of these matter to me. Have I heard of them? Yeah. 3D printing? Oh, great. Yeah. I'm going to buy a t-shirt that's been 3D printed while I watch. Anyway, so 3 of 4 respondents were aware of at least one of the targeted retail technologies. Only 1 in 3 reported experiencing a single one in their shopping experiences. Yeah, why? Because we don't want to bother with it. Big box consumers clearly value convenience over novelty. Right. You know. And you know what the number one problem is? I was in Menards the other day, and I thought to myself, you know what I need? I need a GPS for this store. I want to put in the items because I know online what I'm looking for. I find specific items to go try to find in Menards. Let me locate it. I'd be willing to put it in an app, a Menards app, just or a Best Buy or whatever. Any of these big Walmart for sure, where I put in my local Walmart, they know where everything is because they stock it now with robots. So when asked what retail technologies they desire most, respondents were most interested in solutions that save time. 61% agreed with me, looking for solutions that allow them to spend less time navigating the stores. So get rid of your 5 items up there on your list and get something that helps me, and these are not them. Okay? This was an interesting article because it argued that leadership and collective working on things collectively and all that somehow was not as valuable as hard skills. Coders have hard skills, but Zuckerberg, just because he's a coder, and so was Bill Gates, just because they were coders doesn't mean they can't have soft skills. But in marketing, we need strategy, data, and measurement. And you know what I would say to that? You missed the most important one. You missed testing. Measurement alone is almost worthless. Testing develops context. Testing allows field-valid experimentation to isolate causal variables. Without that, you don't know what's causing anything. All you've got is correlation in measurement. Give me a break, so I'm not going to bother with that guy. Loose language. This was an interesting article. Just the main point was that the irony is that among marketers, buzzwords of the past 5 years have been customer experience, and yet we keep here's an SMS chain from ASOS, which is a chain in England. Your ASOS order is out for delivery and should be in your hands between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Oh, that's helpful. I love the specificity of that. Right now, it's in one of our new 100% electric vans because we're into cleaner air. Yeah, they have coal-powered vehicles and they're into clean air. Anyway, never mind. Your ASOS ad has just been delivered. Fist bump. How do you fist bump an SMS anyway? You should feel extra good cause it was delivered in one of our new 100% electric vans. That makes me feel a lot better. Coal-powered vans. Okay, and this guy argues that even if you're trying to be adorably old-timey prescriptionists, prescriptivists, I don't know if that's a word. Prescriptionists, I think, is the word for grammar that's prescribed. There's 2 views on grammar. One is it is what it is. It is whatever's surviving in the general parlance. The other is that we have rules for grammar, and if you're outside of those boundaries, then you need to fix it. It needs to be proper and fixed and correct. And like learnings. Oh, drives me nuts. They take a verb and make it into a noun. Anyway, I spend a little time on grammar. That's one of my soft skills, right? Writing. So they're mocked for being out of touch. But when you get to marketing, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want. Artistic license. They spell license funny over there. Okay, and some of it's okay, but trying to a brand SMSing you and trying to sound like a cool young person does seem a little odd. When a brand starts trying to talk and act like a person, it can come off as creepy or stupid or using up characters in the SMS. When coming from a brand, it rings hollow. I agree. The term digital transformation has become an albatross. Good point. This guy's got a lot of stuff in here. The thing I like the best, use active voice and get out of the way. Cars love Shell. Read David Ogilvy's Confessions of an Ad Man. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Elegance and understatement are undervalued these days, and internet culture is overvalued. Right now might be the best time to go back to the old school. Right. And you get plenty of that here on 10 at 10 Direct Marketing News, live every day. Like and share. I got 2 great articles I'm going to start with tomorrow because I should have started with them today. But I hope you enjoyed it. Like and share. Your friends will think you're smart.